Well, you got to go in and you got to compete. You got to talk to the people on the street, and you have to say, look, we have a solution to this. You should not have to go on living your life like this, you know, being dependent, having poor schools, being away from the good jobs, which has all gone to the suburbs. We're going to work together and we're going to change things. So the parties should give it everything they got, but what do they got?
So it sounds like that's what you're trying to do.
I would definitely
we can change things. Now, Trump has gone and said, hey, black unemployment, it's gone way down.
It's great, yeah.
So quit listening to these people, listen to me.
That's right.
It sounds like you're saying, hey, there's better solutions. And
we have to get free.
You need, right.
Have to get off the plantation.
Right.
As they say. I'm definitely
and
off the plantation.
What does that mean to you, getting off the plantation?
Well, I guess that I've never considered myself to be part of the plantation, but then
well, for somebody else that is on the plantation that doesn't know it.
Sure, that's right. And others would say to me, well, you are from this class. You have to vote Democrat, or you're voting against your own interests. And I just say, you know, you don't actually. I don't see myself that way, and that's what we need. We need to wake up and see that none of us are part of any of these, you know, firms or plantations. We're all Americans, and we have a very important right. Now, if you go back to where governance started and self-governance started, you have to remember all of these colonies were businesses. Every colony that was, and they only gave self-governance basically almost for public relations. You know, one reason people want to have you in the representative body is so they can tax you. And that's what they wanted these people to be, very productive and make a lot of money and send it back to England.
Right.
And so they gave them this self-governance power. It isn't some kind of pure philosophical thought about what be the ideal laws. It's all very pragmatic. And we have to, we're in a jam right now. I mean, I've been reading, I read a lot. And I've been reading that a lot of the people left the cities after World War II, and you could just see the businesses and the populations. This wasn't even white flight. It was just a result of the war and some of the changes that had taken place. And wanting to build better factories and better jobs. And people went to the suburbs, and it's always left the cities since World War II really floundering and without leadership. And all of us need to work to provide that leadership, including the Democrats. And it shouldn't be just some kind of quota system where we're going to decide how many of this we're going to have representing the city. That's just never been how government works. And you must know when you join one of these legislative bodies, you get there and they tell you, okay, go down to your corner office, get on the phone and raise money for us.
Right.
And that's not, I don't think, the way it can work. Everybody has to break out of that. We have to throw off our bonds and learn to be free.
So